And we are live. Welcome to the K Gun, week 2. Hit him. Let's get it going, Chad. Hit him.
All right, man. Wide receiver carnage across the league, obviously. One I'm not seeing being talked about. If you have an extra bench spot for rest of season for next week, I think you want DJ Chark for the LA Chargers.
Oh,
Actually, oh, that's DeAndre Hopkins, but that's all right. um,
oh shit.
so DJ
Nope, nope,
Chark,
nope.
yeah, one
These
more.
pictures are small. There we go.
There we go. DJ Chark has not played yet this year. He had a groin injury in the preseason, but coming into the season, they were rolling with Quentin Johnston, and they picked up Lad McConkey. But people don't realize that actually DJ Chark was brought in to be the wide receiver one on this team, and in camp and preseason, had great chemistry with Herbert, and he was being peppered. So I actually think DJ Chark is the wide receiver one in LA starting next week when he comes back. He's not going to go this week. Also in LA, Will Dissly has been very serviceable if you're tight end needy. Um, Hardball guy, elite blocker. He doesn't have any lines on FanDuel, but I kind of like his plus 430 anytime TD. Will Dissly really is on the rise as well. But you want DJ Chark if you have a bench spot, stash him so you don't have to blow fab or a waiver claim. For this week, if you need plug and play wide receiver help, obviously we're going to Cedric Tillman. It's Jameis Winston's season in Cleveland, thank God. And obviously, Jameis has always been a serviceable NFL quarterback. The only reason he's never remained a starter is because he is prone to interceptions, backbreaking interceptions in the fourth quarter. But he's going to chuck it. He's got great vertical passing game. He's going to get the ball down the field. He's going to have 250 yards, but he's probably going to throw a couple to the other team. So I'm hammering Cedric Tillman over 38 and a half this week, which is crazy because he went 8 for 81 last week on 12 targets. And obviously, Cooper's gone now, so he's the true X. He profiled a little bit like T. Higgins, and no threat from Judy or Moore. Fire up Cedric Tillman. Let's go, Jameis. In the Bucks, I think Sterling Shepard is the guy we want. With Godwin and Evans out, obviously, he's got the OU connection with Baker. He's always been a great pro. His only knock is he hasn't been able to stay healthy. He is healthy now. I think he's going to be a PPR machine in the slot. We'll see on Jalen McMillan, but I think you want Sterling Shepard, and I'm hammering the over 29 and a half on Sterling Shepard. Cade Otton's also been great. I can't believe his line is only 45 and a half after he had 100 yards and 10 catches last week. So I also like Cade Otton a lot with the Bears Commanders game today, which it looks like Jaden Daniels is actually going to go. The Commanders play a ton of too high safety. So it's Keenan Allen and Cole Kmet underneath that you want for the Bears. I don't think they're going to be able to go vertical with Moore and Odunze. I have Odunze in some spots that I'm sitting him. Commanders don't give up big plays down the field. It's going to be underneath on that too high look. So Keenan Allen should have a day. In Denver, Troy Franklin, if you're really desperate. Personally, I want no part of the Denver passing attack.
God damn it. Sorry.
But no, you're good. What's up? Troy Franklin here. He needs to eat a couple sandwiches and lose that Scully cap. But he's 6'3", so he's slender. He's like 180, but he's a burner, right? And he had 6 targets last week. He went five for 50. If you're really desperate, you could try. He is emerging in that passing attack. You could fire up Troy Franklin. Personally, I try to avoid Denver. In Baltimore, I like Isaiah Likely today.
I have a picture of him
Andrews
too.
had
I'm just not sure which one it
all right.
is.
Andrews had 2 touchdowns last week, and he's kind of coming back from the dead. But what was missed is that Likely had more routes, targets, and red zone targets than Andrews last week. He just didn't connect. So Flowers will go. We were looking to pivot to Bateman if Flowers didn't go, but he is going to go. So I don't think Bateman's super usable, but I am hammering Likely over 25 and a half. I think he bounces back this week.
His quarterback from Coastal just retired from football, by the way.
Really?
Grayson McCall. Yeah, he just retired from that huge hit he took against, was it Vanderbilt a few weeks ago?
Okay.
So,
I didn't
sorry.
even see that. Well,
Yeah,
hope he
he's
gets
no
well.
more. He couldn't come back from that one. It was like his 5th concussion, I want to say.
Dang. In Cincinnati, with Higgins out, I think you could also fire up Mike Gesicki. I think they're going to move him out wide to take some of those Higgins snaps. He's been not featured lately since Higgins came back. They're going to have to put him back out there in 11 personnel. I think they'll go with Gesicki. He doesn't have any lines up, but I do like his anytime TD at plus 550. San Fran's a mess. So we're looking at Ricky Pearsall here in San Fran. Yeah. uh, Kittle's gonna go on his sprained foot. He's definitely gonna go. But they got a bye coming up, so I think he might be a little bit limited. They're gonna try to be cautious. Um, I think it's there's nobody left. Jennings is definitely out, so we're gonna have to see what Ricky Pearsall has. Again, they don't have any lines on him either. But if you're desperate, you fire him up. He's a survivor. It's been many men.
If you want to get
uh,
rich or die trying.
yeah. So good for Ricky Pearsall. Good to see him back. He's obviously a big target at 6'3". But really, I think what you want in San Fran is to hammer the Jordan Mason over 17 and a half rushing attempts. I think they're just going to try to pound the ball and survive this week and get into the bye. Especially with CMC back, they don't need to really limit his carries. He seemed okay after the shoulder. So fire up Jordan Mason. In say the Saints. Sorry, let's go to the Saints. Taysom Hill. Carr is still out. Olave will play. We get another week of Spencer Rattler. We don't want this passing game, really. I guess if you probably got Olave, you got to play him. Bub Means, let's put him on the shelf for another week. I think he will have rest of season value when Carr comes back. But what you really want is Taysom Hill. I think they're going to lean heavy on him and kind of use him as that gadget player all over the formation because they need to get something going. They need quick outs for Spencer Rattler, who has not been good against the blitz. No lines on Taysom Hill, but I do kind of like his anytime touchdowns plus 340. DeAndre Hopkins, obviously big news this week. DeAndre Hopkins is now a Chief. Uh, Probably the best quarterback he's ever played with in Mahomes, bar none. I think he will be relevant, but they're going to be he's got limited knowledge of the Andy Reid playbook, which is extensive going into this week. So he is going to have just a limited package, limited snaps. So I'm not chasing his catches and yards this week, but I do think they try to get him a cheap touchdown as anytime TD is plus 210. In Dallas, it's Dalvin Cook's season. I think they need a spark. We don't know if Dalvin Cook still has it, but he might. And Rico Dowdle's not been anything impressive. I think we can fire up Dalvin Cook. And also, CD Lamb's been a monster after the bye the last 2 years. So they just had their bye. Jerry got in Mike McCarthy's ear, said you got to pepper CD Lamb. I expect that's what they'll do. So
You got to do something,
Dalvin
Dallas.
Cook, yeah, Dalvin Cook and CD Lamb in Dallas. From the Thursday slate, some of our Thursday thoughts. Man, the Rams look a lot better when they have Cup and Nakua. Stafford still got it. Those guys are always where they're supposed to be, and suddenly they're actually back in contention for the division. So they're not going to move Cup. In fact, I hope they go out on the deadline and get some defensive line help because they just can't overcome this Donald thing. But the Rams look frisky if they could go out on the deadline and get some D line help. And the Vikings are suddenly shaky. We'll see. The Vikings can get back together. Maybe Sam Darnold's not the best quarterback in the league. Shocker. And also this week, Luke, we get Tua back. So finally, the
Excited. Will
Dolphins
he be wearing the
become
Guardian cap?
no,
No.
no, which is crazy, right? He's like, no, I'm not into that.
I kind of
He's
respect that, though.
yeah,
I would
he's
rather
like
look
the
cool than
if
not.
I die, I die.
Yeah, that's right.
Like,
Also, I guess I haven't looked yet, but I don't believe my boy or my guy. I can't think of his name. Ollie in Baltimore got any touches last week in his first active game. I'm gonna
no,
see.
and
Maybe
I
he'll
would
get a
like to.
return this week. He could do a return or two. Maybe I don't know. We'll see.
It'd be nice to see. You know, the problem there though is also Keaton Mitchell's coming back,
Yeah, he's in
and
a tough spot.
yeah,
I
I
think until
wonder.
like somebody gets hurt, he's kind of just
I
there.
could see them doing a thunder and lightning thing, like you remember with another Marshall guy, right? Ahmad Bradshaw. They did that
Yeah,
with Jacobs and Bradshaw. I wonder if they'll do the Lightning
and
with Keaton Mitchell behind Derrick Henry,
I wouldn't hate that at
which
all.
again is not good for Ali's prospects of getting a lot of tokes here.
No, I think Ollie just like I said, he might just be hoping that guys start to get worn down as the season goes on and just gets more minutes. If Derrick Henry gets hurt, he'll have plenty. I bet he'll get touches immediately because they're
Yeah,
gonna start moving that ball around a lot more. But Henry's
for
there. He
sure.
keeps doing it. He gets older and he keeps doing it. So it's crazy. All right,
So
guys. Thanks
anyway,
for. Oh, sorry. I'm
so the
sorry.
new
Sorry.
no no no. So, say good luck to everybody. It's good to see everybody back. The nuke of the week though, I'm telling you, I hammered Cedric Tillman line and I hammered the Sterling Shepard line and I parlayed them together. So let's
All right.
go,
That's our nuke of the week.
Jameis.
I love it. Send me that one after we get done here.